In 1984 Canada, there was a religious, traditional middle-class town near Vancouver, British Columbia. In this small town, almost 500 people were living their lives happily with various ups and downs. An orphan named Arthur was also living there in a single-floor building which was the last thing his dead parents had to offer. He was known all around the town for his cowardice, failure, and incapabilities, but the whole town always loved and helped him to point out his mistakes since he fostered a good heart. For a livelihood, he was serving as a waiter in a local coffee shop which was owned by his neighborhood uncle, aka Michael. One summer morning, some local sinister boys entered the coffee shop, bullied and threatened Arthur. "How can a human be as disgraceful as you? It's good that Almighty God has taken your parents away from you. By the way, listen, after finishing here, meet us at the door. Let's have some fun together." Arthur became highly nervous and frightened that he dropped a tray with 10 cups of coffee on the floor and broke all of them. Michael got angry at Arthur and rebuked him badly. At 8 p.m. when Arthur was calling it a day, Michael walked up to him and told, "Look Arthur, don't fall for those bullies. Believe in yourself. We love you and that's why we call out your problems. There's no worse person than them who doesn't want to upgrade themselves from being broke. You should throw yourself outside of your comfort zone. Don't make your life only about me, myself, and I. Sacrifice yourself for others. Live your life by being mature, not by being childish. I'm truly sorry for what I did in the morning. I should have handled you carefully instead of yelling." By listening this, Arthur's eyes became so big as he felt Michael's words as a complete shower of valuable lessons. Then he went home, took a bath, went to his bed, fell asleep while thinking about what Michael said. In his sleep, he dreamed of a full moon night. While he was walking by a gruesome forest, he saw a flock of scarlet sheep were passing a risky bridge over a deadly mountain river. All of them passed the bridge except one got stuck in a scattered corner in the middle of that bridge screaming. The sheep was looking directly into Arthur's eyes and calling out for help. At first, he wanted to ignore it, but Michael's words forced his heart and soul to proceed to that bridge. As soon as he placed his first step on the bridge, he felt the madness of wind, the disturbing depth between him and the river, and as a result his throat turned into a rock, body became cold, footsteps got drenched by dense sweat, goosebumps rushed through his organs. He wanted to escape the situation very badly, but Michael's lessons didn't let him leave. Finally, he threw himself out of his comfort zone and took the second step, then the third step, then another one, and carried that on. Slowly, he reached that ship, and as soon as he touched the ship, he started to hear the loud wailing of an incredible crowd. His dream broke, and he woke up immediately. All he witnessed from his window was people running, being crazy, and a monstrous tsunami of blazing fire coming down from the mountains. He was watching the whole neighborhood trying to stop the spreading of fire before it reached the neighborhood. But the fire was too ruthless and it was swallowing up everything on its path. After witnessing this horrifying situation, Arthur started to talk to himself. Should I run? It's clear I can't do anything to handle this situation. I might just escape. But if I don't try, if I don't leave my comfort zone, if I just think about myself, I'll never achieve the greatest satisfaction of being the greatest creation of God. Suddenly his eyes caught a baby who was screaming for help. He rushed towards that, entered through the broken window, and rescued the child. He continued rescuing until he fell for his misfortune and got wrapped up with final ashes of flame. While everything became normal, the whole town mourned him and recognized his sacrifice with respect and honor.